just tell you, here's my biggest problem. I think people are essentially good. I think people are essentially good. I do not think people are...
Hard pass.
You can find the place where Americans want to be. They want to be helpful, and they want to use their strength for good, but they have leaders right now telling them everything is scarce, and that bad people are taking it from them.
Hello, everyone. It's the JVL here with my best friend, Sarah Longwell. Sarah, how you feeling?
Are we doing this bit forever? Is this bit permanent? The JVL?
I think I'm workshopping it. I'm workshopping it. We're gonna see if it works, see if it sticks.
Okay.
And if it does, then we'll work it into my regular set. And if not, we'll discard it.
We'll leave it on the road. Yeah, leave it on the road.
So
bro, I have been sick for weeks. Like whatever this thing is that has been going around, and I it's not just like everyone has it. Everyone has it. So I'm glad you asked me, because I just want everybody to know that it never ends. And if you have it, you might as well, you live here now with this voice and this feeling and this cough. It never goes away.
Coughing is why somebody complained on the Reddit, like, why is JVL always eating candy? And I'm not. I'm just sucking down cough drops because I've had a cough for like 3 months now. I
mean, I don't know if it's having young kids or what, but anyway, I finally got antibiotics, and I'm slowly getting better.
This is good. You look like me today. You have you're just rocking a t-shirt and no glasses and some Farrah Fawcett hair. I love it.
That's what happens when you make me tape this early in the morning.
So what do you I want to talk about serious stuff, and then I want to talk about Hadestown. But before we do about either of those, because we're going to have our ugliest fight ever.
Yeah,
when we get to Hadestown.
At least our ugliest public one.
And let's talk about the New York Magazine piece. That was kind of nice. That was a very nice piece they wrote about us.
It was an incredibly nice piece. And in fact, here's what was crazy about this piece. It talks about how explosive our growth is, how we're managing to be stand up to Trump and be sort of in the resistance, but not the cringe-inducing, kind of resistance, which I appreciated that distinction, because I feel like that really is important. Because you can do resistance real wrong, right? You really can. So I'm reading it, and I'm loving this piece. I'm just thinking, man, what a good piece. And then I get to the end.
Then they get to me.
The end. Yeah. And there's this quote, this block quote from you. And it's funny because she had asked me this very same question. Like, how would you feel, aren't you worried? Aren't you scared of these guys? And I was like, no, we don't have some parent company that's trying to do a merger that's going to have, you're not Disney. We're not, ABC caved because of Disney, CBS caved because of Paramount. Every single one of these companies, they got business in front of the federal government, right? And that's the new environment. We don't have business in front of the federal government, which for me gives us a real sense of being able to say, go pound sand, fine, like whatever. But not you, man. Not you. You, for the kicker quote in this big wet kiss of a story, go, I'm terrified they're going to sue us, and if they do, we shut down and go away. And I was like, what is the matter with you, man?
Okay, so first of all, reporters can't do like full transcripts of their conversations. And when she and I were talking, she asked me this question about, like, are you worried? And I knew that you had talked to her about this, and your response was like, fuck no, bring it on. Not actually a response, but your response was a very stalwart, tough guy response. And I said, yeah, I know Sarah said that. And this is why Sarah and I are so different, because I'm actually fucking terrified of like lawsuits or whatever else is coming. Because who knows?
Literally, right? She quoted you dropping the F-bomb on how terrified you were.
Yeah. Well, see, and this is the thing. If you use the word fuck in an open quote, talking with reporters, they will use it, because any opportunity to slip that into their copy is like feels spicy. So I don't know. I thought I was just trying to keep it real. Like I've said that our job is to no sell, right? In the wrestling parlance, they hit you in the face, you pretend it doesn't hurt. But also that conflicts a little bit with my keeping it real. And, I figure I should be real with people and not try to put on a brave front. See, you're not putting on a brave front. That's just how you genuinely are. Because you don't give a fuck. I am not that way. But this is what makes us great.
I give a great many Fs. I do think, here's the thing. I know, because I know you, because we talk about this all the time. Like, I know it is a genuinely scary time. And I understand, and I don't begrudge you your, like, honest response to, like, no, yeah, like, Kash Patel, these guys, like, and also because now we're, like, getting lonelier and lonelier in the field of, like, as we get bigger, right, which was sort of, like, part of it was, like, in the context of the story, right, about us getting bigger. There's, like, okay, well, you're a bigger target. Like, there's a lot of resistance-y media, like a guy with a big YouTube following or whatever. But, like, as we become a bigger thing, and, like, obviously Bill, attracted the MAGA conspiracy theorists all week. Elon was on him about a thing saying that he took money from USAID, which, by the way, Elon takes money from USAID. Bill Kristol does not. These are facts. Facts are Bill Kristol takes no money from USAID. Elon Musk, lots of money from USAID. Everything is projection, and this is asinine. But we spent all week, although Bill, like, doesn't read the comments, so he, like, didn't care, so only I cared. So, like, I wanted to write something in his defense because it was so annoying and absurd. But, like, I know that it's true. They might turn their eyes to us, and I think we should be prepared for that. But also, like, here's the thing I wanted to just say to you, and I wanted to say it to you publicly as part of a conversation, like, sort of with our audience, which is, the thing that you were like, well, we'd go do something else. Like, we'd stop it. No, we wouldn't.
I'm speaking for myself. I mean, if I am sued into oblivion and could no longer, or if the horse's head showed up in my bed and the message was either get on board or you're going, we're going to arrest you or something, then I would go drive an Uber or something.
I swear to God, if you walk away, I will put a horse head in your bed. You need to be more scared of
more afraid of you than them.
Yeah. Be more afraid of me than them.
Fair.
I will do murder to you. No, we don't. We say, they want to do it. Like, listen, there are
I don't want to be Nalvani. I don't want to die in prison.
Okay, I do think, listen.
I'm just saying.
I think things are really bad. I do. I think things are bad. We have a weird, unelected billionaire, ketamine sniffer, like dismantling the government. All these things are, like, legit insane and bad. I think the extent, like, the First Amendment does still exist.
For now.
Right? Sure. I think we are not Russia yet. I don't think we are in Navalny. They're,
Navalny? I don't know how to say that.
Navalny,
Sorry.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I said it wrong. Listen, let me put it this way. And this is going to be like the darkest possible way. And I would only say this on The Secret Show. I am willing to be the first journalist killed by, like, a fascist regime, but I probably wouldn't be willing to be the 10th. Does that make sense? Like, I'm happy to stand here at the Post while we still have, like, the theoretical First Amendment, and even, like, after, like, the first. But if it's clear that, like, we are in Russia now, then I'm gonna go drive an Uber. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to be real. Trying to be real.
And I'm just trying to calibrate slightly to pull you back to a place where we are, yes, in a tough spot in America for the America that we know.
We're not there.
But we are not Russia. And the difference, the way that we don't become Russia, is that you have meaningful opposition voices.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me just say one other thing to you about this thing. And I genuinely mean this. This is going to sound a little schlocky, but I mean it. You're not alone, right? Like you are not, like, there is always, it's not just safety in numbers, but, like, it's why we've built this huge community, and, like, lots of people read us and we have influence, and, like, that was the whole point of the story, is, like, they're popular and they're growing, and, like, that's the power. The power is in that community, right? It always has been. And so like you aren't just a single journalist that becomes the 10th person, you know? It's like
yeah, again, I agree. This is like the 99% case scenario. Is it like we just stay here? I'm just I'm not saying that I catastrophize, but I am just trying to think through all of the variants.
I'm not saying you catastrophize.
Not saying I catastrophize. I'm just saying that I do try to think through all of the variants, and the low variant scenario is pretty low.
You become very attached to the low variant scenario.
I'm just saying it's possible. That's
okay.
All. Just saying it's
just
possible.
I was just on TV this week, and I just got people throwing your name at me, using you as an example to tell me why I should be contemplating the worst case scenario about everything. And I was like, please stop this.
All right, so listen, I don't want to say that. Hey, Sarah, there's more show.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Are we still talking? We have more talking?
we're still talking. The talking goes on, but that's only for the people who are inside the Velvet Rope, the Bulwark Plus members.
Oh, they got to subscribe.
Yeah, tell them to subscribe. Tell the people,
You should subscribe,
Sarah.
guys. Why wouldn't you subscribe? You get all kinds of things. You get some extra me and JVL. You get some extra me and George Conway. You get JVL's Triad. This is one of the best things the Bulwark offers. I read it at least once or twice a week.
Yes, go and subscribe. We'd love to have you.